was having it. Every day she had a chance to say something, to do something, to shove me. I remember once her like pushing me while I was walking down the stairs, and I would just like, I let her. What's going on, you guys? It's Deja May and I'm back. I just want to talk about a story time about how God brought my enemy to apologize. And I have to just rewind it back because this is before my walking with Christ. This is before me even meeting God. This is me just trusting of hearing about what God can do in my life and testing it for myself, right? So it was 8th grade and I had a bully and she tormented me every single day. I mean, every single day, every chance she got to embarrass me, make fun of me, pick on me, discourage me. She used everything she could to torment me because she could and because she knew that I was a weak link at the time. I wasn't one to really stand firm and stand up for myself. And I allow her to push me around. I allow her to say what she wanted to say to me, do what she wanted to do to me out of fear that I couldn't fight back. And what's funny was she was a lot smaller than I was. She had a lot of mouth. You know, she had more mouth. She had a lot of mouth. She had a lot of talk, but I allow her to torment me. I allow her to have a space in my life to make me feel belittled. I didn't know how to deal with that. I was always used to someone fighting my battles, like my older sister. She was already going away to high school and doing her thing. And I was in grade school, and here I am letting this girl push me around, make me feel intimidated and all these things. I was having it. Like every day she had a chance to say something, to do something, to shove me. I remember once like her like pushing me like while I was walking down the stairs, and I would just like, I let her. I didn't fight back. I didn't have the strength, the courage. I didn't have the self-esteem. I allowed her to make me feel low. And a lot of me growing up in trying to figure out how to fight my battles started here. And what that meant. Like my mom was never one to allow us to get treated any type of way or let someone put their hands on us. She was always firm and adamant about fighting our own battles. But when it came to me actually doing it myself, it was a whole nother story. At home with my brothers and sisters, I could fight back. But in school and in a social setting, I was quiet. I was very soft to myself. It really did pick with me and really did make me feel like I didn't have the voice to speak up for myself and say what I wanted to say, what I would rehearse in my head about what I would do or say. But when it came time to do those things that I rehearsed so many times in my head, I was silent. I let her feel like she had that power over me. I just grew tired. Like I was tired. I remember I left before the bell even rang because she was tormenting me so much and just embarrassing me, kids laughing at me, punking me out. And I was at my wits' end and I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to tell my mom because I knew she would just tell me to fight back, and I didn't know how to fight. I didn't know what fighting back looked like, right? So I remember coming to my room and I had like this little diary that I kept my emotions and just thoughts in. And I remember just writing a letter and I titled it, Dear God. And I told God everything I felt on this paper. I said, Lord, this girl continues to bully me every day. I just wrote out my feelings like I was writing to someone, and I just wrote it all out. I told God of all the torment she was doing toward me and all the time she made me feel belittled, and I just wrote all my emotions out. I gave it detail, and I remember praying for her. I don't know what it was in me that made me think, well, maybe she just needs prayer. Nobody taught me this. This is not something we didn't really grow up in a church or, had any type of, discipleship or, but what our mother taught us about God is what we really knew growing up. But really say I knew what to do and had guidance, I couldn't tell you that. Here I am, 8th grade, writing my letter to God, telling God how I felt, telling God my emotions and all the torment I was facing and my battle. I said, Lord, I pray for her. I don't know what's going on with her at home. I don't know if she's being attacked by her own family. I don't know where this aggression is coming from, but Lord, I pray you cover her. I remember it was the week of graduation, and I'm getting ready to rehearse to walk down the aisle. I remember having my dress and everything, and we're just gathering, and I'm just thinking like, Lord, I can't wait to get out of this school. I can't wait to start high school. I can't wait for a new start. I was just eager to be done. I remember her walking up to me, and I'm thinking as she's walking toward me, what she's going to say, what she has to do, and she apologized. She apologized for all the things she did to me, how she treated me, the way she made me feel. And she made a truce with me to just be cool. And it just really opened my eyes like, wow, like God, I literally prayed this prayer last night and God just worked like that. Like he changed something in her heart and made her to soften it, to repent and to really just apologize for the way she treated me and made me feel. And it answered a prayer that really I could trust God in anything, and he fought my battle for me. I didn't have to go in with fists. I didn't have to go in trying to fight back on my own strength, but God showed up in a way that humbled her to be remorseful and to see that her behavior affected me. And I really wanted to ask her what made her do that, but something wouldn't let me go there. So I accepted her apology. And we just made a truce, and I can't say we were friends, but we didn't have any problems after that. And I had a great graduation, and it was just something that always stuck with me, that God listens. He really does listen. He really does care. He really does intervene in our lives to where we don't have to worry about fighting our own battles, but he will fight for us, and he will even bring our enemies to apologize. I just wanted to share that with you. I don't know, like, I know everybody has different experiences with, life situations. And this is something that just came over, my thoughts of God fighting my battles and just things he's done in my life that helped me to just continue to remember that if he's done it before, he'll do it again. So whatever we're facing, we can trust God to fight the battle for us. We don't have to go in with our fists all the time. We don't have to go in with a mouth trying to get even and seek revenge on others, but the Lord fights for us. And I just wanted to share that with you. Let me know your thoughts. I know that, everybody's got battles of some sort, and they probably just need a little bit of reminder that God still fights battles, even today. Love you guys. Stay blessed.